Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. Video on Nita the Diva's channel.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back with my other Monique, not Monique Johnson, but Monique Nicole, baby.
Hi.
She is back. Hey.
All right, y'all. You're not gonna see my beautiful face this evening, but it's all good because I'm here.
It's all
building, ready to gossip, honey.
You know you like to see two, but at least you got one. It's all right. Hey, Inga. Everybody say hello in the chat. Say hello.
Hey,
say hello. Say hello. Come on in. I hope you are liking up the video. If this is your first time finding me, welcome. And welcome back to my Diva Squad. Y'all go ahead, like up the video, subscribe. Hey. Hey, Belle.
Y'all come on in.
No, fine. Girl, he fine. He fine.
I'm gonna give it that now.
Yeah.
The brother look good. You know what I'm saying? The brother look good.
Look, I don't be trying to get them niggas too much. Yeah.
I know you don't. I know. We know.
Them buttons was on the struggle bus. That's what I will say.
Oh my God. Not the buttons.
Listen, if you are not subscribed to the Belle Perspective TV, she had a great live. I was there, but I could not chat because I was preparing for the video. But I know she likes to shout out content creators. I do too. I'm not that girl. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Belle Perspective, baby. When I tell you, she be having me over here cackling.
Yes.
Cackling. So funny. So, girl, hanging on. Like, and the thing is that he's like a small build. So I'm kind of confused at what the hell is going on.
He just got it too damn tight. That's what it is.
I just don't know. So okay, we're getting ready to recap. This is recap of the reunion. This is season 10, the reunion part 3.
From Married to Medicine.
Married to Medicine. We are my favorite show. I love Married to Medicine. Even though this was a little bit of a bummer of a season, still loved it.
Yep.
Still went up for it. I mean, I was cool with it. Like I said, everything doesn't have to be like super dramatic for me. Like, I was still here for it. I was here for it. So, everybody, we all said that this was a stunt in the show. Of course, Phaedra, the stunt queen. So, the explanation, child. Oh, I gotta get the damn videos, girl. The videos. How Andy, child, he got moist. Andy was moist.
Bitch.
He was moist when he walked in on that stage. He said, "Oh,
he had not
out my
Apollo.
You are,
girl, he hadn't seen Apollo in like 8 years. Of course, he was like, "Oh my God, Apollo! Like, wow, I gotta get up and give you a hug." Now you know Andy always thought Apollo was fine, but
he was moist.
You do that.
Hey, Stephen Harris. Comment almost. Okay. Cool. Yes, y'all know we are both live streaming, and say hello on Monique's side, say hello on my side. Do what you can, interact, engage, all of the things. Thank you so much. Hey, Monique Johnson. Look, hey again.
Hey, Steven.
Yes. Hey. We appreciate all of the love. You could be anywhere tonight, but you can us, and we do appreciate it. So, child, so basically, Phony Faye said, well, y'all was asking about him. So just like Quad, here she is. Surprise. Here you go. And the only person that was really asking about him was Toya.
Yeah.
And Toya, she made it a thing. Girl, look at how her son is looking and listening to what she is saying. I mean, he wasn't missing a beat. He was eating and he was still getting the tea. So parents, be mindful because your children do be paying
Exactly.
attention. She said she never said it in like a derogatory way. Don't you think?
I agree.
Even when she defended herself and she was saying, no offense, like I just wanted to know, like you would think that for a child's one of those 13 birthdays, he would be present. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, and then she said something about, she asked how did she explain the Apollo, the jail situation to the children, the divorce and all that stuff. And she said, well, they know how to read. And she said, so she felt like she was getting defensive. And she said she was just merely just asking
to get to know her and just,
Exactly. I wasn't mad at it. Hey, Miss Kira. Shout out to Miss Kira. Y'all subscribe to her channel. Go check out her content, all of the things. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Inga. I think I might have already said it. Hey, LSW. All right. Yes, we got people in here tonight. Okay, so we are going to keep on talking. And so I showed those clips. It wasn't too much of nothing.
It wasn't.
I thought that Andy asked some weird questions.
Example, because I might be on the same page, but
the example of when how marriages kind of break up on the housewives, but they are advocates for marriage on Married to Medicine.
Yeah.
And how go ahead.
I felt like he was reflecting, he was basically repeating what Phaedra said. He addressed it to Phaedra. He said, you mentioned how you noticed this difference between the two shows and the two experiences. And he's just basically, to me, he was just repeating what she said because she's the one that said it. So he was just repeating what she said and basically asking her to give
but he asked Apollo, like Apollo is remarried. And he was like, well, what do you think about that? That she said that if y'all was on this show, that y'all might still be together. Like, me as a married man, a remarried man, how am I supposed to answer that question? Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying, but it's reality TV.
Girl, he loves Apollo, baby. When I tell you, he probably creamed right there in his pants when he
Nita the diva.
Y'all know I get silly. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's keep on moving. Now, the question was brought up to Mr. Cecil to clarify and make clear what you mean by Sweet Tea #Letitia being an upgrade. Oh, he's hemming and hawing. We know what an upgrade means. If you don't know what it means, maybe you need to go look at the dictionary, Cecil. But he hemming and no. I love Quad. That was no slight to her. But I'm just talking about Dr. G. He's so much happier. I love Letitia. She's good for him and all of these things. And I'm like, you can say those things without saying, like, putting something else down. Yeah, if that makes sense. So that's why we definitely needed a clarification. Because when he said it, I kind of clutched my invisible pearl. So I was.
Me too. I feel like when he said it, he did it to be shady. They try to do the most in the confessionals. So I felt like when he said it, he was trying to take a little dig. But then he backpedaling now and was like, oh no, backpedaling and pussy popping. Shout out to Funky Duniva. Right. And it's like, whatever. You're gonna clear it up, boo. Whatever. Thank you. Okay. It's whatever. But Greg does seem happier, but so does Quad. Quad seems very happy in her life.
Hello?
They both seem happy. And that's the thing. I do believe. How do I articulate this? I think Greg has his own issues, independent of Quad. But I also think that when you are with a certain person, it could still bring out the worst in you. So meaning he may still have certain negative traits even with Sweet Tea. But a person like Quad is going to handle it differently than a Sweet Tea. So, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like sometimes just two people are just not right for each other. That doesn't make them bad people. It's just like together, you guys are not the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My computer about to die. I'm trying to get my
no.
Let's do so. Yeah, no. It's okay. It's okay. Because I had some clips. And baby, what I wanted to say, I wanted to show every instance where Dr. G totally embarrassed his wife.
Yep.
He embarrassed his wife so much this season, it didn't make no sense. The reunion, same thing.
Yep.
This episode, part 3, baby, we were embarrassed. Are you not embarrassed? We are embarrassed. He was just doing the most. Thank you.
Girl, even the men were
So
like,
he should have lied.
You can't say that about your wife. She said no with the Phaedra comment. Like,
I mean, all of that. That's what I'm saying. He did so much, it didn't make no sense. Like, we got to the whole he's trying to explain this whole thing with Phaedra. Then he's trying to explain the situation with Claude. Then it was just talking about he should have lied to Phaedra, and who knows what we would have been. Child, Claude was looking like, bitch, I dodged a motherfucking bullet. You hear me? I got the girl so embarrassed. I was like, baby, this don't make a bit lick of sense. And I was just like, how does somebody become a psychiatrist
that acts the way he does? It is very alarming. It's very
alarming. Is. I thought it was just me, baby. I'm telling you
this way years ago when he and Quad were together, because don't get me wrong, y'all, Quad is a lot, but when it came to their marriage and her trying to communicate her needs, Quad communicates very well when she wants to.
She does.
And she wasn't speaking in foreign language. She wasn't talking in circles. She wasn't trying to have him jump through hoops. She was saying it in plain English, very black and white. And the way this man would gaslight her and disrespect her and belittle her all at the same time. Take your feelings away from how you feel about Quad. Like, that wasn't right. And so, yeah, like, I've always questioned Dr. G and like, how the hell did he become a psychiatrist? But you know what?
So weird to me.
I don't want to, how do I say this? Psychiatrists are very intelligent. They're very smart. It is not easy to be a psychiatrist, but trust me when I tell you from experience, there is a major, even though psychiatrists get paid more than the regular licensed therapists, I will say this, if he was a therapist, I would be way more concerned. Psychiatrists in their field, they're not really giving that one-on-one intimate, like, advice and life lesson and life. They're not really doing that with you. They're really there to evaluate you, come up with a diagnosis for you, and prescribe you medication and just keep track of your medication. So he's more on that end. If he was like a therapist, oh God, no.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. And you know who else acts like that? Dorothy.
Mama, I thought about her too. Yeah.
We already called her out on her shit.
I'm concerned because she's an actual therapist. She's a licensed
therapist.
That's
what I'm saying. Like,
so I'm shocked that she's giving people life advice and trying to help people's life improve when you don't have the best. I think I think overall, because two things can be true. I think she's a good, loving mom, but she's also problematic and toxic in her own ways. But anyway, child. Dr. G is still Dr. G. His comment about Phaedra was giving me Dr. G from back in the day. And I feel like, yeah, Quad is much happier without him.
Yeah, absolutely. And rightfully so. Honey. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this little clip right here.
Uh-oh.
I hope this is right. It's the ear scratch from me. Quad said, bitch, we dodged about you hear me? I'm out of
I
there.
don't know about dodging it. She got hit with a bullet. But
and the whole thing is the fucking Yelp review is out there for you to see, sweetie.
Exactly.
And so what's your excuse now?
She ain't got one because her drunk ass already told Heavenly Quad might have been right about a few things about Greg. You said that your dumb ass got drunk and said that shit on camera. So, bitch, I can play that shit until I'm blue in the face. I don't care. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to keep reminding you what the hell you said, bitch. I ain't that delusional, am I? Because you agreed with me on a few things, right? The nigga controlling. So, bloop, bloop, that you got it. That's your problem now.
Right. And then also too, we got this. I want y'all to see how moist Andy got. Okay.
Good night.
Mom about to come out here. Here we go. Yeah, something's about to happen. Oh my.
Oh, he look good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So everybody got moist.
I gotta get up out of my chair to say hello to this man.
The Toya looked like she wanted to throw her panties over there too. Huh? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she wanted to throw her panties over there too.
Yes. Apollo font.
They always think they're gonna get something different. It's always like that.
Yes, Bell perspective. Mm-hmm. That's a fine little light skinned man, child.
Yeah. All right, let me all right, let me put us back up here where we at. All right, so I got the clips up, so now I'm able to do the thing. So we can move through the thing. So he backpedaled in Pussy Pop. She was on her apology tour. I mean, no, she didn't apologize to him. She was just like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna have to speak plain, Gregory, because you are talking to a lawyer. She's sitting up here talking about, oh, so when did I say that you need to give me $4,000? Girl, no, it could have been $4,379.22. But because you are a lawyer, you know how to finagle it and whatever she wants specifics. So when you hear her saying, try to break it down, he's sitting up there like, well, this is how it went down. I'm like, I said, make sure you speak it plain because you know she going.
This is just ignorant. We talking about 20 years ago. He said 2002.
Right.
The year after 9/11. Hello, you know how long ago that was? Are like
at least 20 years.
That's 22 years ago.
And honestly, y'all giving this man too much. I had put on Twitter, I was like, y'all giving this man too much. Dr. G ain't all that. And then we got a person that he's dated on the cast, his current wife and his ex-wife, bitch. Dr. G, he can't even do the bare minimum taking out the trash. He just learned how to take the trash out in his salt and pepper days.
Quad had to beg that man to take the goddamn trash out. Quad wasn't even. Do y'all see what I'm? For me, when it comes to Dr. G, I'm always going to defend. I'm always going to defend Quad. I'm always going to defend her. When it comes to him, I'm always going to defend her. Yeah. Because she was not asking for anything radical or crazy. Like, she's asking really for the bare effing minimum.
That's it.
But I'll give him that. I will say, these last couple years, he do look good. The salt and pepper beard does look very good for him. Mm-hmm. He looks better now than he did then.
He slimmed down a little bit.
He slimmed down a little bit. I can tell. Yep. It's crazy how some people look better with age versus when they're younger. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. It's like nothing.
He got good skin too. I want to know what he does for his skincare.
Right.
Where's the camera? I don't know, but
They spent right. I was like, y'all giving this nigga too much shine. Move on. Move on.
Move it on.
So we get to the part. Yes, the bare minimum. The barest of the bare minimum.
This nigga.
So then
we're talking about some Sweet Tea. I'm sorry, Nita. I had a moment. Sweet Tea, she's this and she's that for me, and she does this for me, and she's that, and she cooks. Negro, Quad used to cook down for you. Y'all don't remember Quad used to cook the F down for Dr. G. Quad has a cookbook. There was a period of time where Quad used to literally cook on Instagram Live and show her. Quad can cook down. So I was like, why are you mentioning cooking as if you didn't have a woman that cooked for you for all those years? I was just like, nigga, give me my credit.
Exactly.
Go ahead, baby.
Exactly. Right. She did cook. And she said that. She said, well, you keep one of those.
Right. That's why I didn't understand why he even brought up cooking, because everybody knows Quad used to cook her ass off for Dr. G, and she has a fucking cookbook.
A cookbook, a cooking show, all of the things.
That. So I thought it was weird, but I'm sorry. I had an outburst. Keep
going.
No,
that's another one of those things where I feel like he didn't really put her down, but I felt like he was trying to put her up on the pedestal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, yes, they do deserve each other. Next case. So we get to the part where Eugene is talking about the whole thing, talking about he's all man. Hold on.
No, I don't know about that. I'm trying to remember.
I think he was talking about toxic masculinity, and just because I don't do all the things. Something like that. I remember he had 2 segments, and I don't think this is the part where he said he was going to whip it out, but it might have been.
It might have been, because I don't even know how they got on the topic. I just know it was about Alicia was talking, and she said, well, I've never had
no, that's this clip right here. We're not there yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know what this part is. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just like, because I felt like, just like Inga said, this could have been condensed to 2 parts.
2 parts, easily.
I felt like they were doing a lot of repeating. Because in my screenshots, I got a lot of stuff. This right here, I feel like we talked about this, and then we talked about it again.
Exactly.
And so
I agree.
So we're getting down to gender roles and penis sizes. And Dr. Alicia, I feel like you were trash, because I felt like Toya was trying to take it easy on your ass, and then you want to sit up there and deflect from the gender role comment and conversation that they were having in this little confessional, and then throw a stray dig. I mean, it's kind of like a dig, but Eugene ain't do nothing to you. Why you gotta bring up his penis size? But Toya, you didn't want to put it out there, so it's your fault. We started the beginning of the story. It's your fault. But
I agree.
Toya said, if that's what works in their marriage, that's good on them. We're very different. I am getting my needs met. My husband is getting his needs met. And I think she might have felt like that was a dig, because she is not getting her needs met. In fact, she's not getting her needs met, because didn't you say you was about to divorce him while you were pregnant? Like the whole thing about Alicia, she's a walking contradiction. Like, I feel like she's thrown all these things out here. She said stuff about her man can go down a little bit more. She said that her husband don't do nothing. She said that she in the kitchen with swollen ankles, and her husband still pregnant and still wanting her to cook. Then she's trying to be on the defense because she's trying to protect her marriage. I don't like that. I don't like that, because you're making yourself look stupid.
So at first, I understood where she was coming from, because I think, like, when they were on the couples trip and they were on the boat, and Toya kept going at her. She, like, when Toya was like relentless and kept picking at her, I understood initially why she clapped back. Okay. But now it's looking like you're trying to clean up your husband's mess because now everybody is seeing the error of his ways, and social media's gotten involved, and everybody has an opinion now, and y'all look crazy. So exactly, they opened the door for all this. So it's just kind of but I do stand on this. If they are in a good place, and if they have an understanding, and if she likes it, I love it. I am not getting involved. It is not worth my energy or emotions. I don't give two shits. As long as he is not bopping you over the head, I'm good. Do you? If you want to have a caveman as a husband, do you, sis?
But she not good because she done said all these things. Now she sitting up here looking stupid.
She said she good though. She been said she was good. She reflected on the past, but she overall, I think the only thing now, I remember when they were on the trip and the girls were having that little private moment, and like Heavenly and Simone and Jackie were telling her, girl, like you better hire someone to do some of this shit so it's not all on you. You know what I mean? Like, so. But I don't know. If she like it, I love it. That's your shit. She says she likes her man being like that. So whatever.
Right. So say that then, because she ain't playing in my face.
Yeah.
We already saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
I keep going to the next one.
I'm kind of wondering.
Hold on, yo. Technical difficulties. One moment.
I be having all that. Exactly. He wasn't. She said he wasn't a man because she had to be Bob Builder. She said that her mama sat up there.
Child.
And her mother was a single mother. Her mother did everything, and so she was the same way. But that's the programming, y'all. When you center men, that is what they subscribe to, and they're waiting for mattress made mule. That's what they're waiting for. So, but there are a lot of women that subscribe to it. So, like I say, but I mean, it ain't gonna be for too long. I mean, like, what did Heavenly say? Heavenly say, "Oh, you fake it till you make it. You fabricate it." What she say? You fabricated. She's like, if you can't feed the kids, then get somebody that can do it. Exactly. If you can't iron the clothes, then you get somebody else to do it. Exactly. So some people can make it work.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That situation is just a mess. But that was another way that he embarrassed her. And
no, but Quad is right. It's not that HEA is not that she's the queen of the show. It's the fact that sir, you knew what you were signing up for when you decided to rejoin the cast with you and your new wife. You knew I was going to be part of the show. So don't sit up here in my face talking about oh yeah, it's a little uncomfortable to see her. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. Nigga, duh, bitch. I'm she. I am her. I am me. But bitch, you knew. You knew what the tea was. You joined this shit for a bag, for more exposure, to come back into the spotlight, to probably make me feel uncomfortable. So, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's how, if I was Quad, oh, bitch, fuck you.
Exactly. I get it. Let me see, where else are we? Hold on, let me get back up to the main stage. But for me, I felt like, but like you say, you can't do something and then tell somebody how to get mad at you. Like, if Alicia still felt offended from the boat ride and all that stuff between her and Toya, we're here on the reunion, but this is Alicia's first year. This is not Toya's first year. So I felt like she was trying to really kind of move past it and just not make it a big deal. But then she came back with the whole penis size and talking about
it seemed like it was a little, I agree with you. I think it was like a low blow. Like, Alicia, we weren't even going at it that hard for you to have brought that comment up at the reunion. So
and even her response to the question, you can see how people get upset and get in their feelings or whatever, because they answered the first question, but the second question was kind of like, ooh, like I ain't like the way that sounded. But she even said that if that works for, that's what everybody said. I'm looking at the chat. They said if that works in their marriage, that's what I say. It's so many women subscribe to it. Get you a girl that subscribe to it, and just let that be that.
Exactly.
So we got one more clip. Like, come on. You didn't come on.
I was a little off. I think she was trying, I don't know. She's trying to get payback at Toya. You know, people show out, want the reunion time. People catch wind of online comments and social media. And I guess she was trying to beat Toya with that. But I just thought it was a little unnecessary in the moment. But
I definitely
I love Eugene too. I really love him.
Yes. So baby girl, like I feel like we already addressed this, right?
Not baby girl.
We already addressed baby girl, right?
I mean,
that's why I said this,
but not tonight. We didn't. No,
not tonight. But I'm just saying, like, why we keep on rehashing? Girl, yes, I'm right with you. Tomato. And thirsty. Andy.
It was like, all right, let's go backstage. Let's see.
Right. So I feel like this is a nothing burger. I don't even want to discuss it. Let's move on to Simone. Yeah. Let's move on to Simone, Jackie, and Heavenly.
Woo.
This whole thing,
baby.
Heavenly was so funny. She's like, before you start screaming, let me just say something.
Before you start yelling at me.
Right. It was so funny. And she was just saying that you know, I just know that it was a problem for Jackie.
Yeah.
And, you know, and Simone was like, listen, she did say she did not think it was any malicious
intent. Yeah.
Yeah. But she just wanted to bring it to her attention because this situation is messed up. Now, I guess they didn't want to break the fourth wall. They didn't want to say, God damn it, production brought this damn trip to me, asked me to host it. I didn't know about no Hilton Head. The stuff that was in the blogs was about it was about the
cheating. It wasn't really
at the airport. The
airport. Yeah, it wasn't really capturing. It wasn't like it was capturing them gallivanting around Hilton Head at the pool to get at the beach. It was really them at the airport.
It was them at the airport. So I would be forgiven. I would forgive Simone for not knowing all of the details. Who knows? Jackie may not have told her all of the details.
Yeah.
They weren't really in the best of places or whatever, but I felt like
no, I wouldn't even say that. I would just say like what you said first. You don't know how much she told her, but again, this was 7 years ago, bitch. Ain't nobody remembering it was in Hilton Head. We just know the nigga cheated. Ain't nobody thinking about no fucking Hilton. Sorry, I gotta calm down. Ain't nobody thinking about no damn Hilton Head Island. So, but I understand basically what Heavenly said on her YouTube channel and what Dr. Alicia was also chiming in to say was basically, Simone, you could have tried to change the location. We could have all put in together and gone something else, done something different. Simone just didn't want to hear them. She's like, it was too late. I couldn't change it. It was too late. Blah, blah, blah. So I just don't even know what to say. It's just a little.
Nah, I don't care. Yeah, she would just be mad. Like, I mean, that mad, that is what do you call that? Misdirected anger. The nigga you need to be mad at is the nigga that where you can't go because he done cheated.
Because if he cheated in Atlanta, what were you gonna do? Move?
Exactly. So it just doesn't even matter. Like her upsetness, like bitch. Girl, so now if we go to the DR, we can't go to the DR because he got a whole nother family down there, a whole nother girlfriend get up down there.
Allegedly.
We can't do none of that. Like, girl, cut it out. You took the nigga back, so you need to reconcile that. Now everybody got to modify their behavior, and we can't go certain places because your nigga made a mistake. If you was able to forgive him, this whole situation should not be nothing. Honestly. Because all it is a trip.
No, I agree with all that. I have the same sentiments. However, I will say this to Curtis's point. He's like, we knew if that trip was located there, it would become a topic of conversation again. And we, as a married couple, have moved past that and buried that. And we did not want to rehash that again on national television for everybody's entertainment. So I do understand that point as well.
Yeah, but I felt like ain't nobody mentioned the shit except for Curtis and Jackie.
Yeah.
Ain't no. Every time it was mentioned, it came out of their mouth first.
Yeah, honestly, I think if they never reacted to it, nobody was gonna remember that shit happened in Hilton Head. Nobody would have remembered that.
Right.
Nobody would have. Nobody.
And I think Jackie, you see the little puppet tear behind her head. I think she likes Heavenly to be her guard dog because she can keep her reputation intact. So I think that.
Interesting.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get off Dr. Jackie because I know you do that.
You don't gotta keep saying it, please, Pippa.
So we get to Eugene and he's talking about the situation, talking about y'all keep talking about me and Toya's situation, but guess what? I signed up for this. I like this. And I believe Toya said it a couple of times in conversations with people. Like I have to keep him at a standard. But I remember Simone saying that Eugene told Cecil that he stopped doing dates for her because she was too hard on him. So which one is it? Like, I don't know. Like he's sitting up here. He said maybe he's just defending his woman like you're supposed to defend your partner, but you don't look stupid.
I think what he's trying to say is he overall, collectively, he likes their dynamic as a couple. Mm-hmm. He likes their balance and their dynamic. Now, we're not talking about characteristic or personal traits. Of course, he's got qualms about certain things that Toya does, but I think he's just speaking on like Kima's point. Like, it's just kind of like, I like our dynamic. I like my wife to like have a say-so and not be a servant. Like, you know, I that's what I think he was saying. Like,
okay,
that's how I took it.
Okay, masochist. So we already touched on this. He wasn't even doing the bare minimum with Quad.
Bare damn minimum,
baby. So this is another nod to know that I further know, Sweet Tea, Letitia, you were sitting up here watching Married to Medicine because you made it a point to put that out. Unless production had their hands in it.
Yeah.
But I think because even with the baby thing, she put the baby emojis in the DM.
Exactly, Nita. She was exactly.
You've been watching.
You were a fan, sweetie.
You were a
fan. You were a fan, my dear.
All right, baby.
Bye.
Bye. So yes,
you were definitely a fan, Miss Sweet Tea.
Absolutely. And then she was like, Quad was like, "You're welcome, baby." Basically, I ain't got the all of it, but you're welcome for me helping him to become a better man. Because that's usually what the first wife is. If y'all
exactly,
that is what the first wife is. So then they rehashed this whole fight, y'all. Sidebar. With these clips, I didn't like them. I felt like the clips were re-triggering. I saw Simone tearing up and crying. I saw Quad. I think I saw her tearing up. I just didn't like the clips that they showed, and I just thought that it was like kind of insensitive or whatever. But they re-showed the clip of, you know, the Eugina, and she said, "Well, Andy as sitting up here talking about you didn't apologize to everybody else. Do you think you need to apologize to him?" And she was like, "This absolutely, I'm sorry." And so, you know, I have to put something a little funny in the captions or whatever. So, child, Andy asked us to, Andy asked us men y'all know that y'all go through some difficult things or whatever. But what do you say? Y'all go through some difficult things. What are some of the things that you didn't want to go through on camera? And Mo said, Curtis and his Mo, and I was like, shut up. But anyway, I put shut up, Mo. But he said, the situation with the infidelity, we definitely wanted that behind closed doors. And I was like, you mean you nigga? Because I didn't like the way, did y'all feel like when he discussed the infidelity, like it felt like he kept on putting the onus on both of them instead of taking it for himself? I don't know. I'm just kind of a little bit of an observer, but I saw that or whatever. But he's talking about, I hope you learn something from us. Now with the making up, yeah, that was them together making up or whatever. But he said learn from us. I don't want to talk about him too much. Now, Dr. Damon Daddy said it's okay to mind your business.
Boop.
But on the other side, well, you know what? I'm about to say on the other side of that coin, when you sign up for reality TV, I don't think that people should say mind your business because you're on the show and your business is the business. So I don't necessarily like people like bloop. Like I think when women say it, they get on them a little bit harder. But when the men say it, then all of a sudden everybody, oh, like no. Like Kyle on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills,
talking about
Robin,
specifically.
Y'all.
Hold on. I think they were talking. I'm trying to remember what they were talking about on Married to Medicine because I think it was something intimate. Like they were talking about something intimate, and I remember feeling like, all right, y'all, that is a little invasive. Like even for reality TV, it's like just certain. I don't know. It's a fine line because you do have to also protect your marriage. That's why I think Dr. Heavenly is one of the smartest people on the show because how she's played the game. We don't know shit going on with her and Dr. Damon Daddy. Now, is it annoying sometimes? Hell yeah. But as a married woman of 20-something years, I respect it because she's like, I'm not about to play my shit out for y'all. Like, I can do this reality TV without throwing my marriage under the bus. I'm going to give you this. I will give you this. I will give you this. I'll be entertaining. I'll start the mess. I'll stir the pot. I'll blah, blah, blah. I'll do my commentary. Da, 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 da. Hey. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know how long you gonna last, but I mean,
she's lasted.
No, I ain't talking about her because she do the antics. I'm just saying, like other people.
Oh, in general, right. No, you're right. Everybody can't follow that formula at all. No.
Because don't forget he a cute dog. So
he's a cute dog, but I honestly don't think they have like. I just also don't think damn sisters in the kitchen. I know who you don't like on the show. I get why people are annoyed with Heavenly 100%. I get why people are annoyed. I don't agree with the hatred because I can see past it and see that she's a benefit for the show. But I definitely understand why she gets on people's nerves. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Get it.
She can be annoying.
I'm not gonna harp on this. Right, we could tell.
Oh, they were hazing me.
Yeah, they were hazing me, and
no, they were hazing her.
They were.
I would say this though, my only issue with Sweet Tea in that moment on the trip, I just did not agree with how she expressed her emotions. It was giving me very immature. It was giving me little girl having a tantrum. I think she could have easily pulled Jackie to the side and been like, hey, I got to be real with you. I am having a hard time sympathizing because I feel like there's a double standard. And I feel like when I was going through stuff, you guys were clowning me in my moment of hurt. But now you want me to sympathize. She could have expressed what she felt privately, but to put it on blast and do all this and curse her out and call her fuck you, but I just thought it was a little much.
I thought she could have rated her down. That's all I'm saying. there's a lot to read, and I just feel like I wouldn't, if they were hazing her. No, I'm not taking the bigger road. Sorry, I'm not. So yeah, let's go ahead and rate the episode, y'all. 1 through 10, 1 through 10.
Yeah, I agree that this should have been a 2-part reunion. I think 3 parts was unnecessary.
Right, because she deserved. I digress. I'll give it a 7.5. I was gonna give it an 8, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's definitely
5 or 6.
yeah.
7. Sisters in the Kitchen. 7. Okay. All right, it was decent. It was decent.
Shit, we spent 50 minutes talking about it, so.
Let me change my background. What's next?
Oh God.
The name of the episode is called Fashion Showdown. It's more like a nightmare on Sesame Street.
Especially that ending, Nightmare on Sesame Street, featuring Deborah.
It's giving Nightmare on Sesame Street, baby.
Here comes the boring crew, right, sisters? Here comes the boring crew.
Almost before Miss Kira gave it a 7. Okay.
All right. Monique Johnson, a 4. Not surprised.
Actually, I wasn't mad at this episode. I feel like production dragged this shit out. Like, we did not need to see all the same fights over and over again between Candace and Robin and NECA, and like there was real story here.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed this episode. Actually, I know I might be on the because I don't know, like I feel like it peaked in season 5, like y'all want to fight the drama to Monique or whatever. But I'm not like that. I don't need that kind of chaos and confusion in my life. I like, we got real story in this particular episode, and I thought it was a good mix of reality and the mess. So we got the mess, and hello, like the video wasn't dropped. Like what? They couldn't get permission to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like the video is all over Twitter. So anyway, we'll get there. That's at the end.
Maybe they'll play it next week. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Karen.
Oh, thank God for Karen. Karen is like she's definitely my favorite housewives on Potomac, 100%.
Right.
Probably my top 5 to 10 favorite housewives for sure.
Yeah. It's a fast forward. Baby, when I tell you Mia is totally checked out of this marriage.
100%. It was very obvious. Very obvious.
Baby.
Oh my God. Nita. It was so obvious.
Let me take it off. I don't even know. Like, she's with him. But child, if that man needs somebody to care for him, I think she will hire a nurse before she take care of that man.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said she probably hire a nurse before she take care of that man.
Oh gosh.
She is over it. Now, what we do say, well, I don't know. You can't. Mia be lying, man. Mia
lying.
But she did say something about when she first mentioned the divorce thing. Mm-hmm. He drained her bank account so that she could not leave him.
Terrible.
She said, and that is abuse. Yes, it's called financial abuse, y'all.
And emotional and mental.
Yes, all of the abuse words. Okay. The lady was like, "This sounds." She said when she was listening to him, she said, "I hear animosity, I hear resentment." She was saying all the things, and he's talking about he thinks the relationship is fine. She is totally on a different page. He said he's not romantic. He said when he tried to be romantic, I said, "No, that's not being romantic. Trying to touch up on her when y'all get in the bed at night. That's called intimacy." But I mean, everybody got different definitions for something. Romantic to me is like a date night that you get somebody cater something special location, maybe a picnic or something. You know, all the little things that they show on IG now. That is romantic gesture, something that is out of the norm. Intimacy is like not really sex, but you know, just being intimate. Just like Eugene, he said a form of intimacy with Toya was taking out her weave. So intimacy means a lot of different things for different.
Yeah.
But baby, she is checked out. And did y'all notice that she said she been getting the D? Well, we know when she ain't been getting it from old Sam.
You saw how she said that shit?
Yes, that's a like y'all be going up for Karen, but I go up for Mia. Mia is messy. She be lying. She say anything and do anything, and she don't care, and she just be like, "Girl, I don't know."
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This is the first season where Mia did not get on my nerves.
Yeah.
The previous seasons, ooh, she got under my skin. But this is her first season where I was like, you know, she didn't really bother me too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she say anything, but it's entertaining for me. Like, I mean, like, I don't everybody that's always gonna keep it together. Like, don't be malicious, but you know, just be silly. Like, I don't know, just do something to entertain. So then we get the next scene with Ike and
Ike. Oh, that is his name. Sorry, I hate that name. Woo. Woo, I hate that name.
Like I said something wrong. I'm like, damn, did I say something wrong?
I'm so sorry. That name just woo.
They go to the fertility specialist to do the IUI. So she's been doing all of the things, and she's been producing eggs. She has 2 follicles that's ready, hopefully. And he goes in there. I don't know about y'all, but all them swimmers weren't swimming. If you looked at the screen, but it was so funny. They went in there. First of all, Ike is in his old dirty scrubs from the hospital.
I mean, hey,
coming into a fertility. No, it's something unsanitary doesn't. It feels weird, especially in the year of COVID. I mean, in the era of COVID and all that stuff. But anyway, let's see. They get in there. They go in there and they have to do, you got to produce the juice, baby. So they go in there. I don't know why they thought they was going to go into a hotel bedroom.
No, but I've seen it in other shows. It is not usually a bathroom. Usually it's a small room trust me, I've seen it on other reality shows. It is not no goddamn bathroom. So I understood where she was like, what the fuck is a bathroom? Like, that's not what I've seen. Like, it threw me off too. I was like, a bathroom? Yeah, they usually have a room. They'll put magazines. Like, they'll do certain things. So it did throw me off too.
Oh. Well, first of all, what I will say is I didn't like how she was talking to him in the bathroom. She telling him to hurry up. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I mean, he did it, but I was just like, she is so mean talking to him. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. It's just weird. She was just fussing at him. I'm like, girl, they can sit out there and wait. What is going on? You gotta. I don't know. I just didn't like it. So then you see the camera people out there. They cracking up, laughing and shit.
Yeah, that's awkward. That's some awkward shit. So awkward.
Crazy. So then we get to see the specimen. We see the specimen on the TV screen. I said, well, goddamn. I said, that's a little intimate, isn't it? So the doctor comes and she's explaining it to him. They allow Ike to perform the sonogram on NECA while they're inseminating her with his jizz. So it was a lot. So anyway, we get to Dr. Ken and Candace meeting for a little session. She's crying about wanting to have a baby. And baby, the controversy about this is she talked about she want to have brown skin babies. This is something that hit the internet this week. she want to have brown skin babies and she's afraid. I was like, boy, how you marry a whole white man though? You do know that that's a possibility that won't happen.
Exactly.
It's just like, Candace, girl. So she's like pulling out all these excuses, and she's saying that she wonders if her doing music and doing the show and doing all the different things, is it like an excuse for putting it off? So she was just trying to go through all those things. She also said that she wanted to have the baby, but I still feel like she has a lot of trauma around her mother.
Yep.
Then she has this whole other thing where she wants to have brown skin babies. She never said that before.
The show, yeah.
That's a whole nother issue. Do you think Candace, I've seen the online discourse, do you think Candace is a dark-skinned woman that could be jealous of her light-skinned child? Or do you think Candace is the person who thinks that the child won't be able to relate to her, or she won't be able to relate to the light-skinned child?
I don't think it's any of that. I just think that her preference would be for her child to look more like her and be brown skin, and like I don't know. That comes with a lot. Like I just think, and then someone in the comments was being messy and was like, oh yeah, she want them kids to be dark because she knows that she's gonna have to eat up her words for the things that she has said to Ashley and Giselle about looking white and white privilege and your white looking ass and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good right there.
Oh, you might be right about that too. I just think this is very complicated. I feel, first of all, okay, I'm gonna start here. I do think she wants to have a child because remember when she first came on the show, she didn't want kids. I think she does want a child. I think you're right. She carries a lot of trauma and hurt from her childhood and her relationship with her mom. And remember, previous season she spoke about fears of being a parent, you know what I mean, of being a mother. So I think she has more fears. It was more fear-based around parenting and being a good mom and not repeating the cycle of her mom. So I really think it's more so of that. I think she's nervous and I think she's self-sabotaging herself. If you want the baby, have the baby. Like it shouldn't have taken him to say that to you, but I'm glad that him saying that helped. God bless you. Good luck. Again, as far as the skin color thing, I feel like I understand to an extent because for me, I am someone who has a few times, I have previously dated outside my race. And if I were to end up with someone who's non-Black, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I would want my kid to be more brown like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I feel like that she and Chris have been together for so long. I'm like, girl, that's a pill that you should have been swallowed and accepted. But I don't know, maybe because she's getting closer to actual motherhood, the reality is setting in for her. And yeah, the reality is setting in that you might have a light-skinned baby who is going to have privilege. It's just, I don't know. You got to get over that though, because again, you married a white guy, so you have to get over that.
Yeah. Whoever left that comment, whatever you was just saying about the whole.
Yeah. Let me see if I screenshotted it on my phone because I was like, "Ooh, that's a good point."
I was like, oh, that is
excellent point. Damn, I thought I did, but I didn't. But yeah, I remember. I was like, well, I got to bring that up tonight because yeah,
I love that because that's why it's so nuanced. That's why I was saying like the jealousy, it could be all of these things. It could be none of these things, but she does have a crippling fear, and she hasn't really kind of expressed it. But Dr. Ken says, "You want a baby? Have a baby." And she was like, "Oh, that's what I needed to hear."
Yeah.
But I felt like we did not work through the minutia. You know, she cries at the drop of a hat. So
it's definitely a trigger for her. It's just something that she has not really tapped into yet emotionally. Like it's something that's lingering. I think it's a mixture of things. I really do
Yeah.
think a lot of it is her fear of being a mom, wanting to be a good mom, not wanting to be like her mom. You know what I mean? I think that's a lot to do with it as well.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. So then we move on and we see Mia meet with this guy named Will Walters. He is the founder and CEO, editor of this magazine in the DMV called Monarch. And he says that he wants to get a lot of high profile Black women who are doing their thing, Black girl magic, and we are going to um, do like a photo shoot, and we're going to give each woman an icon that we want to lift up and revere, respect, or whatever. And so
Mm-hmm.
she brings them together in this particular set. I'm like, why are they all scrunched up, all sitting on the couch? I'm like that. Well, they probably look like they just had two couches, but it was just like everybody was sitting so close together or whatever. So the only thing that was really shady, I think everybody really liked the idea. I love that everybody was getting along. It was a really good time. The only shady part that was noticed is that NECA wasn't here because NECA is a newbie. Um, she has a separate conversation with NECA and said, "I'm having an event with the girls, and you know,
That's
you're
crazy.
you're not included."
That was wild. I'm not even a NECA fan. I was just like, that's kind of weird, but
I
okay.
know. I just like, girl.
I mean, she's here now, like, but I guess I don't know.
Right, right. But anything to produce a moment for the show. So
Yeah.
we see he comes and they're actually getting ready to do the photo shoot at this time. I think
Or no, they were doing were they? I thought they were doing a try on.
they trying on the stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he comes out. He got his little pamphlet going on, shows everybody, and that's the person, the lady on the side. She picked out the outfits for each of the girls. She was the designer, the fashion designer. And we got Candace as Diana Ross,
Mhm.
and there's a little her doing her little walkthrough. We got Giselle as Beyonce, bitch. Where well, she did kind of have a little something
Giselle is beautiful. I mean,
from the Super Bowl.
yeah.
She did pull that off. She did pull that off. So Karen as Lena Horne. I was just saying the disrespect girl. Karen as Lena Horne.
Ha!
You see her and her little get up over there. Ashley as Dorothy Dandridge. Y'all please let me know if y'all think Ashley knew who Dorothy Dandridge was. I don't think so.
Ah, I'm dead. I was okay with that. Yeah, Monique. It was really Robin as Mariah Carey that made me chuckle.
Right. Pam, I mean, not
That
Pam. Yeah,
confused the shit out of me.
right.
That
'Cause
confused. You tell me there wasn't no other light skinned woman y'all could have gave me. I didn't know. I was so confused. I was like, Pam Grier for me?
I think because Mia is a brick house, like the way she's built, she's very
Okay.
like I feel like she could give it even though it
Okay.
is under a light skin.
That's fair. That's fair.
So Wendy as Shirley Ralph.
Okay.
Okay. She gave a little look pageantry type of thing. And Robin as Mariah Carey. Now, baby, this outfit, I'm glad they switched the outfit. That was not the outfit that she actually did the photo shoot in.
Yeah. Because I don't even know what the hell
But
that was.
this was like I ain't never seen Mariah Carey nothing like this. What
Right.
the hell kind of get up was that? No, she can't get back. They missed the mark on all of them.
Oh, not all of them.
I don't think so. I don't think not all of them. People give
A few. Yeah.
Potomac the Blues, so ain't nobody doing nothing right on this show. So they all really had a good time. They all got along, and I'm like, I love when this happens.
I
Like,
love it when they get along.
give me more of this. Like all that petty bullshit. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we get to the scene where Robin and Juan are looking at a storefront for this franchise. What is it called, y'all? Is it Glow 30? Glow 30. I think it's
zoned out. I zoned out on this scene.
Yeah, I think it's Glow 30. I think for a year of renting, it ends up being like 68,000.
Dang.
Yeah, but that's for the whole year though, and it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. So I hope y'all are ready, because I mean,
I hope y'all budgeting.
a storefront, even though it's a franchise and they give you all of the materials, they give you everything that you need. However, I don't know. It just, I hope that the business is lucrative, because you got overhead, you got employees, you got to open the store, you got to close the store, you got booking, you got payroll. It's
a lot.
A daunting task, and it's not just like an e-commerce selling your hats, your embezzle hats. And just going to the post office and shipping it out. There's a lot more that goes on with this. And the only thing that I was laughing at was Juan talking about he wanted to run it. He said, "Oh yeah, I can run this joint." I'm like, "Nigga, you just trying to run them girls, the girls that become the women that be coming in, and you want to run past them and get their phone numbers. That's what you trying to do, and you ain't fooling me." So then we see Juan, and they had this little talk or whatever, and he's giving her encouragement, saying you can do it, you're very business savvy, whoop-de whoop-de whoop. Then she says she's gonna call Giselle because her father is battling something, and yeah, I was like, oh, this is sad. So she goes up, he doesn't stay for nothing emotional. He hightails it out, and he said, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he's
so aggy. He's so like, he's not supportive at all. He's never supportive. He's just so freaking annoying.
Glow Third is a franchise to get ready to open up one in my area. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. But I do know a lot of people are doing that stuff, and y'all don't do I already did it. Don't do the ice sculpting. Don't do the heat sculpting. Any of those things where they say you can cool lipo. Don't do none of that stuff. It don't work. I already tried all of them.
Damn.
And it doesn't work. So she calls. She's asking her how she's doing, checking in. He's not doing good. Wookie. All right. Next, we get to see Dr. Wendy finally. Like, see how they showing the storylines now? We get to see. Yeah. I mean, we got the DR. We got the DR story. Whatever. But I felt like they wasted so much where they had something. But anyway, I digress. Let me get off of that. So we are going in here. We're seeing her. They got this production company, got things rolling. They did a very good job. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. But she was over budget. Her budget was $20,000. Baby, when I tell you, when Eddie got down there and wrote that $50,000 check, I said, yes, sir. Ooh. Yes, like all of that.
All of that, baby. Turn me on.
Right. We going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay.
Woo! What a money reside.
Listen, I said, come on, Eddie. I'm here for it.
Money freaking reside up in this beat. Hey, EJ.
Oh, hey, boo. Yes, favorite couple. Hey, EJ.
He wrote that check.
Yes.
That money.
Yes. And Wendy walks in, and she got some heavy hitters for her first pilot episode. So this was a pilot that she's shooting. Yes, it's going to be on her YouTube page. However, I think she is shopping it to networks for people to put.
Oh,
So that is why we put so much money into the pilot so that we can, get it on a different platform. But if not, until that time happens, she is doing it on her YouTube. I haven't checked out anything. If y'all checked out any of her shows, let me know. I subscribed to her channel. I did subscribe, but I didn't turn on notifications and I didn't watch. Okay. But the show looked very nice. She had Jasmine from the Jasmine brand. She had April Ryan from the Griot, and she's a White House correspondent. She had Nikki Robinson, and she is Black Girls Vote, and Lindsay Granger, and she is a television host and a journalist. So she had Black Girl Magic panel. Beautiful. And she walked out and she was like, saying a little prayer. I know her nerves is probably
right.
Doing all of the things. And they had a nice little conversation. I loved it. It was cute. And like I said, these moments like that, like I'm here for those moments too. But I mean, everybody wants different things. I think that the cast has become so unlikable. Like people are just irritated with them. That makes sense. So then we see the party, the GNA party, the infamous GNA party. So, baby, when I tell you everybody was there, everybody was there. All of the girls made an appearance. I tried to get a screenshot of all the girls, what they were wearing. I was kind of surprised at what Ashley had on, because usually, like, the people who, if you're throwing a fashion show, like, I don't know, I always see them doing like the most. Like, I'm the headliner, I'm closing out the show and all that stuff. But I just thought that little get up was a little, I don't know. What did you think about it? You have anything to say about it? I thought Robin looked very nice for once. Not for once. That's a little shade. But that white get up that she looked really cute. Who else we got? Candace looked really good. Charisse.
Oh God, duh. She needs a stylist ASAP.
And I think she got the most money out of all the girls there.
Grandma Moo Moo looking having ass outfit. Damn, Charisse. I be trying to, man.
She never does it. Like, girl, when are you going to surprise us?
God dang, you know it's better when Giselle dresses better than you. God dang. Damn it.
Even Miss Sheila makes an appearance. She was like, I can't miss my baby's opening launch or whatever. So she came. She had her new little shake and go on. Okay. I see you, Miss Sheila.
The shake and go.
Candace looked beautiful. I think her.
Yeah, she did.
Her outfit, Robin's outfit, Kiana was cute too. I enjoyed hers. I couldn't get a good picture of it. And then we get y'all hear the music that they play when she comes around.
They sure did. That was shade, honey.
Let me see if I got
war.
A mocktail. But we not drinking champagne no more, okay? There's no.
Did you be lucky if someone smiled at you, okay? With your damn face that you got on.
Girl, look at it. I put it
as I've gotten older, I've tried to not really comment on people's looks.
Right.
I feel like it can be shallow, but bitch, you wanted it, so you about to get it from me.
How do you feel about Wendy giving her a fake hug?
I mean, hi, how you doing? Good to see you.
Sometimes, like I remember having a beef with somebody that I worked with, and I don't don't have good eyesight. So let me say that. And so it was like, as soon as you come back from the new year, whatever, you take time off doing for the holidays and stuff. You come back for the new year. And you know how, like, you come back to work and you kind of greeting everybody and everybody saying Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Girl, my dumb ass, because I couldn't see the person until I got up on them. And I'm sitting up here, Happy New Year. And I was like, oh man, wishing I could. Once I saw her, I wish I could have took it back. But
wow.
That's just being petty. That's the petty in me. But the reason why I wanted to take it back is because she didn't even speak back. You know what I'm saying? So this, for me, I felt like this was kind of being cordial a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. The hug was a bit
cordial.
Yeah, I felt like the hug was a bit much.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't have hugs, but hi. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here are all the girls. Let me see. They're all waiting. Oh, they talk about the photo shoot. So I was able to see what they ended up with Robin over there in the corner with the magenta dress. So she didn't, in the photo shoot, she didn't really have that black get up on. So she ended up having that little dress or whatever. But I thought everybody looked decent. But I'm like, y'all advertise this and then you just gonna make it like a little 30-second clip. And like, why we didn't see this? Like, we would have seen this. I don't know. Anyway, so Kiana, she looks cute. Candace looked cute. NECA was okay. Sharice, it's a no, girl. I thought the venue was nice. Anything else you need to say about? I think they put on a nice show. They had the food, the drinks, and stuff like that. Anything? All I know is the fashions wasn't fashioning. The fashions wasn't fashioning. They looked a hot mess. Hot mess. Monique, you still there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was saying the fashions wasn't fashioning. What do you?
Oh, girl.
First of all, it's not athleisure.
I was not impressed. Like, yeah, there was a couple pieces here and there. I was like, okay, that's decent enough, but collectively, I was not impressed. And I'm not trying to be, throw shade or hate, but yeah, I just have to keep it a buck. It was that a couple cute pieces, but collectively, it was a no for me, dog.
It's a no. It's a no. And like I said, it's not athleisure, so maybe y'all
exactly
go back to the drawing board because the material that is not the material you want to work out in. That's not
exact. Nobody's working out in that shit.
Child, the shade.
Titties are tittying. Woo, Wendy.
Right.
Hey, I'm titties.
That's why she got that's why she got the mean girls after her because she did the stuff and she was on that season 1. Girl, when I tell you she went and got nip tucked, it looked all natural. She got her a stylist, a hairstylist, a makeup artist. That bitch be on point every
nip tucked and plucked, and she been looking so good these last few years.
They've been mad.
Them titties are sitting.
Yes, girl. But the shade that they were giving, that took me out. She said, somebody said it looked a little bit like Alexander Wayne. She said Alexander Wayne doesn't give you yeast infections.
Ooh.
I can't, girl. That's a baby Kenya right there. That's a baby Kenya. I'm telling you.
Ciao.
And we ended off with this whole speech or whatever, and Giselle having a moment of vulnerability, giving Ashley her flowers, saying that something she's had family issues and all that good stuff or whatever, and out like only they do, and that's the designer that's in the middle, and she was like, y'all chant GNA. GNA.
Womp womp.
And they cheers to the night. Then production puts up there at 9:56 p.m. Production wrap filming. So that means the cameras were down, but the mics were still on. So we hear the fool of fucking niggas. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let's listen, because that's all they gave us. They gave us some audio. I got it. Read the caption. Now I heard the fight was between Kiana and Deborah.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard Deborah got her mollywop. So maybe we'll see that next episode. Next episode is the season finale. Ashley is the culprit of this. I kept hearing Ashley saying, "Are the cameras down? Are the cameras down?" And then all of a sudden, now Sesame Street want to come up to Candace starting an issue or whatever.
Deborah needs her ass whooped.
Exactly.
Because, bitch, first of all, you're looking for a moment, and Candace did not want to give it to you, and you kept picking at her. You came there with an agenda, and that's why you got your ass beat. And I really wish I know Candace didn't want to jump in it, but bitch, I think I would have jumped in that shit.
All right, y'all. As we get into the reunion looks, what I want y'all to do is leave your rating of Real Housewives of Potomac in the comments, okay? It was good to me. I give it an 8. She wanted a problem.
It was all right.
Absolutely wanted a problem with her. And we're going to go through these reunion looks, baby. When I tell you they were serving.
Yeah, they look good.
They were serving. Okay, 7.5. A 5. They were serving. I said, when I looked at that thing, I said, oh, shit. What? They nailed it? I said, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, no more comments. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into these reunion looks. All right.
Oh, we're doing that today. You don't want to do that for the reunion next week? Or you don't want to save it for the reunion next week?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Go ahead. I mean, we can just do a quick one too, and then we'll move on. Oh, that picture is a little pixelated. Okay, so the looks, girl. If Ashley not gonna do nothing, she gonna give you showgirl, Vegas showgirl. She is always giving that.
She is. That's a good point. She definitely is. She does. She does.
She looks cute. Not my favorite. Not my favorite for sure. Robin, she looks okay. Not my favorite.
Robin looked nice. She looked nice.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I guess maybe with the way her stance is, it looked like she don't want to be here. She don't like it's something throwing me off about it. But I like a cute bob. I think the bob is cute. I think the only thing that's really throwing me off is that I don't really know what the outfit is doing. Like, I feel like it's going up here. I feel like it's going over there. Then look like it's a cat suit, and it looked like it got a train. Child,
Yeah, what is that at the? Hold on, let me look at Robin for what the hell is that at the bottom of the dress?
Yeah,
Got on tights?
yeah.
Is it? Monique said it's legging boots. Girl, is that what that is?
I was,
let me take a look at this, honey.
yeah, I was like, hey. Like when you look closely, I'm like, I don't know, I like that.
I don't know. I might have to take back my comment. She looked good from the waist up.
Okay. So Dr. Wendy, I liked her. I did not care for that necklace.
I hate the white. I hate the necklace, and I hate the white whatever throw over thing. I don't like that.
Oh, really?
I don't like that at all.
Oh, okay.
It's giving me Cruella DeVille. Take that white.
I'm not mad at Cruella. I
don't like the white thing. I just think it should have been that she had the black dress, just that heart shape. I like the dress itself, but I don't like the white whatever shoulder, sleeve, whatever that's supposed to be. I don't like it.
What about the statement piece necklace? Do you think it's
I agree with you. I think she could do without it and have replaced it with something else.
Yeah, something a little. Now, Candace, you know, the only reason why I don't like Candace is because I think she overdoes it. Like, she's so tiny in stature. Yeah. And I feel like she just always chooses outfits that swallow her up.
Okay. I agree. Yes, she does. She does. At the reunion. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she always overdo it. But everything, hair, makeup, outfit, shoes, together, baby. I love it. And then we'll rate them. We'll rank them next week, but we're just going through the looks. I love Mia's look. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
Love it, girl. When I looked at that material, I said, "Girl, what is that?" It looked like it's a satiny. Like, I just love it. Oh, I love it. And because the dress is so busy, I love the sleek ponytail. You know, I love a pony. Yes, it could have been an updo. I love an updo too. But like I said, as long as we seeing this, as long as we seeing the clavicles, as long as we seeing like all of the shape, I'm good with it. NECA, I like the dress. I did not like the makeup and the hair for some reason. I don't know. It looks boring. It looks like
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, maybe she need more contour. Like she needed some kind of a neutral lip. I don't know. Something is missing.
Hey, Miss K.
Hey, Miss K.
Hi.
How you doing?
Thanks for stopping by. I know you're not caught up on this stuff. But she said she saw the fight on Twitter, honey. Yes, girl. We're going to cover the fight. They're going to hopefully release the footage next week.
Next week. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something about NECA is not working with me.
I get what you're saying, though. Something about it looks plain. Something about it, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. We didn't do everybody.
Oh, just, okay. I mean, it's...
I know. So here's Giselle.
It's not bad. This is giving me plain, but it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's
good for her. But it's plain and boring. It's not risky. Yeah. It does look good. So
very safe. Very safe.
And I love that she kind of toned her hair down just a tad, because I always feel like it's a little too blonde, and I don't like when they do the real big blondes like that. So, and girl, Karen ate the girls up. I'm sorry.
I don't like her hair.
You don't?
I don't like her hair. It's giving me... Okay, let me not say what I'm about to say. I don't like her hair. And I don't know how I feel about the outfit.
I love it. It looks couture. It looks couture. Draping, it gives her right age range. The slit is perfect.
I like the slit. I love the leg.
Although the top is giving Groot,
It's giving Groot.
It's giving Groot. From Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avenger Marvel movies, y'all.
Yes,
It's giving
Groot.
Groot, but I still feel like I like it. It's doing enough without doing too much. So I'm here for it.
I usually love Karen's looks, but this is the first time in a while I have a question mark. I gotta revisit this one.
Yes.
I have a question.
Oh, okay. Monique said it's a art museum theme.
Okay.
And when you go back and look at Mia fit the bill, Wendy fit the bill, and Karen fit the bill. If we're doing art museum,
The Karen, who else?
Karen, Mia, and Wendy.
Okay.
That I feel like they were given, like, maybe NECA too. And those exaggerated white things that y'all don't like.
Yeah.
That's giving art to me, like an art piece. That's the same thing with Karen. It gives art. It gives like something a little different. So that makes a lot more sense. So let's look at these face cards, y'all, real quick. Candace is serving, baby. I'm sorry. She looks so good to me. She looks so good. And Karen, I love it. Robin, I don't know. She's doing resting bitch face. I do it oh so well. So I understand that.
Definitely giving resting B face. Yep.
Yes. And Mia, I like the smoky eye. Like I said, I like her look. Giselle, very safe, babe. Very safe.
Very safe.
Very safe. NECA, very safe, babe. I've seen you do better. You look better in the episode that we just watched. You look better at the party. Wendy looks good. I don't know what is she doing? The wet and wavy hair look? Is that what that?
I can't tell. I see why you say that though. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know.
So I don't want to spend too much time because I do got Love and Merge DC to get into. So of course we'll work that back down. Let's see where we going. I gotta change my things, y'all. Go ahead and get you a little snacky snack while we take this break real quick. All right, y'all. We back. Because it's been an hour and 36 minutes. I don't want to hold us up too long. Season 3, episode 7 of Love and Merge DC. Did you watch it, Monique?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just about. Yeah.
We normally start out, but we wanted to get the good stuff out in case people had to drop off or whatever. So we're ending off with these bored ass people, as Monique Johnson said. Ashley Silver Lining. The episode picks back up where Joy is over it. Terry, to me, the intuitive, she came in hot. She came in and made a complete beeline to I don't know who was it. I don't think the Tylers, well, not the Tylers. I don't think Arena did it, but I don't know for sure. I can't say neither way. I'm not vouching for or saying nothing, but I think production had a hand in saying that, mainly everybody has a problem with Joy other than Arena or whatever. So she ends up getting up, and because she's just tired of the gang up. She gets up, and then the gang. What kind of threw me off about this scene right here is that people were all of a sudden now everybody, since Terry made the beeline, it felt like it opened up the floodgates for everybody else to have their little grievances.
Yep.
Joy, and I was just like, I ain't like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna always make the person that Y'all, if y'all trying to gang up on a person, you're always going to make that person that's being ganged up on sympathetic.
Yeah.
And so everybody started saying their little 2 cents, and Black Block, he was saying that he was good to her. I looked out for you. I did this, I did that, and all that other stuff. And I was just like, she was like, no, all that stuff you saying, that wasn't my experience with you.
Mm.
And you know, Jamie and Raina, they just in the middle. Then Yusha and Winter. So Winter has flipped from being somewhat neutral to just being plain old Team Ashley.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Good.
And so they're all talking. Everybody got their little grievances and stuff like that. And let me see. Where we going? I'm not spending a whole lot of time on this stuff. It says Joy. I don't think it's coming back. I heard it hasn't been filming. Nothing's been. Joy Winter, not Joy Winter. Winter and Ashley said that they wasn't coming back. So this possibly could be like a waste of fucking time. Honestly, us just going through the things. But I like the show. I'm a DC native, so I'm just going to keep on recapping.
I like the show. I do like the people.
Right.
Overall. Yeah, I don't see Joy coming back at all.
Yeah. Yeah. She sat down there and broke down and cried. Then then they leave. They was like, all right, Black people, we see you later. Then Ashley and Quick gets up there talking about the Petties are always leaving. They should have just stayed home. Again, Ashley, let's start at the beginning of the story. You started all of this. And now what they've used is deflection tactics. Your husband is jumping up in my face and it flipped the whole thing around. Now you got Winter on your side being your little puppy dog when you couldn't even stand her in season 1, quiet as it's kept.
Right.
And now they flipping it. And now, like, I mean, you don't understand that people ain't gonna see what you're doing. And I like Ashley. I like her. She good for TV. She's beautiful. She's stacked. She brick house, all the good things. But she has some growing up to do.
Sure do.
Has a lot of growing up to do.
Lots.
That's where I'll leave it at that. But not saying that I don't like her, but anyway. Next. So after they leave, they go to bed. The next thing you know, the Tylers come down, and I don't know if the group has eaten anything or not. I don't see nobody cooking nothing. I don't know if they wrapped it up. Like, what is going on? So the Tylers are coming down to go have breakfast with the Petties. And then all of a sudden you hear Quick and Ashley saying, oh, they're going to have breakfast with the ops.
Yep.
Like, girl, give me a break.
Lame.
Very lame.
You just keep division up. Like, bitch, stop trying to make me pick sides, bitch. Like, that's not what I'm on right now. Like, get out of here.
Exactly. Keeping shit up. And the Tylers are like, I am too grown for this. I don't have time for this drama. Like, I got real shit to be talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the thing with the Petties, like, I feel like they're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Because even if they do want to move on, they can't move on because Ashley is still stonewalling everybody and keeping division and confusion within the group.
Yep.
So they did voice their concerns, saying that they think that the Tylers might have set them up because they know that the intuitive is connected to them. Because usually, first it was Monique, and then the Tyler started having her come to do some counseling and some little sessions with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, just like we grown, right?
Mm-hmm.
They voiced their concerns. They communicated saying that they thought that they might have been set up, and they said, absolutely not. We did not do that. She said she didn't give no extra information. All she said is that we need some healing. The group needs some healing. And she came over here And I feel like as an intuitive, I feel like she did a disservice to her profession, because
You did.
you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go into a situation like that. No. So yeah. So Joy is in tears, saying that pretty much she's tired of having to defend herself. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because every time she keeps trying to have a conversation, here go mean girl Ashley with the shits. So it just be a mess. It just be a mess. So then they sit up there and they're having a conversation about it. They're all sitting around, sitting down. And I think Yusha was chiming in not to defend Joy, but he's just trying to get them to see a different perspective.
Thank you, Nita. Woo! I thought I was the only one.
That was it.
They took it way too hard. Like, he's not picking Joy's side. He's just giving a different perspective.
That's it. I don't think he was saying anything against Black Bloc. I don't think he was defending Joy.
Nope.
He said the situation was uncomfortable. Can you put yourself in her shoes? It was almost just like that. And because he done had a mind of his own, look at Winter's face, rolling her eyes. I said, girl, I'm out. Quick tells him, he's like, I'm looking at your girl's face over there, and she ain't rocking with nothing that you saying. So now you saying something and jumping into this situation that don't got nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you might be messing up your situation with your lady. And then y'all might be arguing about this later. And so he basically saying be henpecked like he is, because you don't want Ashley to beat your ass quick. And that's that. Now, Winter says she has a problem with Yusha. He didn't pick his side. Okay, Ashley number 2. Girl, that's who you sound like. Ashley number 2, okay? All right. So now Arena comes back. Her and Clifton goes back to the hotel. Joy comes back with her. She leaves her in the car. She said, I'm going to go in there, try to smooth things over, make sure everything is fine. Then ask whether or not we can have another conversation. Because she was like, we trying to leave this shit in Deep Creek. We're not trying to take this back to DC. Let's try to get it resolved. And I'm just like, all these forced conversations are just making me, the same thing that was going on with Potomac, the same thing over and over and over. And she was being all nice, talking about, hey, Ashley, my friend that gave me the D. And she's being nice and happy and talking to her and all that good stuff. And here we go again. Ain't nothing ever good enough for Ashley.
Right.
Oh, now she's being fake nice. Now she's doing too much. Now she's being overly nice. And I'm just like,
child,
you are exhausted.
Exhausted.
Exhausted. So it's just a mess. So she's just talking to her, and then next thing you know, she we see the people are coming down. Winter, actually this trip was nice. She had activities for everybody. She had a chef, she had food, she had all the things or whatever. So she did a nice little pamper session today. The people are coming to the house. We do a quick cut. Usually I keep that together, but we'll get back to it. We do a quick cut to the men. They're getting their facials done. They're having a conversation. Is there anything you want to chime in about anything, Monique? Because you're kind of quiet. I'm doing a lot. Let me drink some water real quick.
Yeah. This not honestly, not really, because it was just the bandwagon of hate for Joy and Clifton, and it was just a lot. Don't get me wrong, Joy and Clifton got their stuff, they got their issues, and once again, I completely feel like, yes, Black has every right to defend his name, reputation, and character.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. But it just feels like a pile on right now. So
right.
it's just
Right.
I'm just kind of over it now. It's getting a little draining.
And
This
repetitive.
and Ashley thing is getting repetitive. It's getting dragged out. Like we need some other storylines happening here, people, because it's just it's getting dragged out a little bit.
Right. Then we have Jamie and Quick talking, and he's telling him that he don't think that Clifton did anything to Ashley, and basically saying that she's being unreasonable about how she felt about it. And he's saying, well, he said, I can't, he said, I don't got nothing to do with that. All I know is that how she felt. And if she said she felt that a man did that to her, or whatever he did made her feel disrespected in some kind of way, then that's when I have to jump in.
Yeah.
Loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. Now I wonder how this reunion gonna go after you watch the footage and how she beeline in there after being screaming and going back and forth with Joy and then running back in there and getting in his face.
Right.
It's just like, what is going on? I thought y'all just went out there to talk. What is going on? That's basically what he did. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. When you watch it back, will you? I don't like when people uphold people in their wrongness. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah.
Like it's weird to me. It's weird to me. And Black Bloc, people try to rewrite narratives, and I feel like that's kind of like what we're doing here. Like that story about Joy's friend, and now they thought that Sherelle was a side piece and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Now that they're married, now it feels like, I don't know. I feel like we're recreating history and all of that.
Could be.
Yeah, that's how I feel. So they Arena left Joy in the car, and she's still dry begging and crying, and Ashley's rolling her eyes and says, "Stop crying, Arena." And she's still basically stonewalling, and she's just trying to beg and plead. Can you please just have a conversation? She's sitting in the car, and she's just like, I'm tired. Like, she's tired because she's gonna do the same damn thing. That's why she's tired. Then I said, now, Arena, now you know goddamn well you don't go downstairs.
Yeah, that was lame.
Danny Petty, while Joy was sitting alone in the car waiting for you. You could at least text her and was like, "Girl, go ahead. It's a wrap." But no, you sit your ass down there, and girl, I was mad at Arena.
I would have been pissed.
Right.
I'm like, bitch.
I wouldn't have waited. I'd have been like, driver, let's go. Let's go back to the Roach Motel.
Not the Roach Motel.
So yeah, she left her in there, and I know Joy was fucking pissed, because I would have been pissed too, because I would have been like, first of all, ain't no way I would have been sitting in that car for no 30 minutes. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. And she's over it. And then just for Arena to come out after getting a Manny and a Petty talking about, it's a no. She really don't want to rehash it on the trip. And she was just like, out of here. I'm out of here. So everybody actually says that they had a nice time. I think the only people that didn't say that they had a nice time was Joy and Clifton, of course, because they are public enemy number one.
Right.
So yeah, so everybody said they had a nice time. Yusha said he's good. He trusts that we on the same page, and Winter is up there saying, no, we are not. No, and so, child, anyway, they all leave, and oh my goodness, this was one of my favorite parts of the episode. A moment of self-reflection, a vulnerable moment from Jamie, who was public enemy number one in season. Baby, when I talk about when I tell you growth, I gotta get that that insecure, the
Yes.
growth. I gotta get that thing.
Growth.
Baby. He sat down with one of his old cop buddies or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was just like basically having a moment of self-reflection, um, replaying all the stuff that came off wrong in the previous season with his son, and wondering, not wondering, just knowing that his years on the force and all that trauma that he witnessed. He worked in homicide.
Right.
So he witnessed the N words, the different things, all of the bad things, and all he knew is that he didn't want his son to end up unalive or in jail. And that is actually a trauma response. And so him taking a moment to think about how he had to be in them streets, to how he had to conduct himself, being a detective, homicide police, whatever, that there was an impact on him. It
Right.
made him angry. It made him scared. It probably gave him anxiety. He was really hard on his son, and then also too, because his son has his name, he feels like his son is like a reflection of him. So he's always so hard to try to make sure, because Jamie is about his image. If you ain't noticed that about Jamie and Arena,
yep.
they are about their image. And they saw the son going down a path. He's trying to keep them in line. And a lot of times, like, the alcohol will exacerbate, you get your real raw feelings when you get the alcohol up in you and stuff like that. Because I remember them saying that they remember, whenever he get a little liquor in him, he gets a little, harder and sterner with what he's saying.
We've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, but to that, I will say that a lot of times, yes, things can go left. However, I think sometimes you can still stand by your still stand by your thoughts and your feelings and your opinion, even when you've been drinking, even when you're sober and you look back over it. Like, you can still be like, okay, the delivery was wrong. I might have said some disrespectful things. I might have cussed at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can identify some of these things, but you can still stand on the truth of what you were saying. Like, I don't think I want to change what I was saying. Maybe I could have said it a little better. One of those type things, if that makes sense. So, yeah, too bad it took so long, but I'm glad he's getting therapy. And also, too, this whole thing, there was a situation, and sometimes, like I said, when you gang up on people, it causes people to come back together. They are a united front now. They're like, you ain't talking to my father crazy, you ain't talking to my son crazy. So, just like when Heavenly, if y'all remember, Heavenly said that Sweet Tea disrespecting their late mother, made them come together and talk.
She and her sister, yes.
She and her sister. So a lot of times, sometimes you got to kind of get each other's back. And then sometimes when you see this and through adversity, it makes you come back together. And now he wants to work on his relationship with Jamie, change some of his ways. He understands that he's working through some anger and stuff like that. And hopefully, little Jamie, I mean, I don't like to call him little Jamie because, like I said, I feel like his father is still kind of pushing his image on him, and he's his own person. You got to let your children be their own people. And yeah, you may not like the path that they're going down, but sometimes it's real. So you have to worry about changing yourself. And so I'm liking that he's worrying about how he's communicating with the kid, and then things will start to shift when you start to take accountability and responsibility and change yourself. So, off my soapbox, and right there at 2 hours, y'all. We did it. It's 11 o'clock. Thanks for rocking with me. Give me if y'all want to give me your rating of the episode. I know we are tired. I appreciate
I don't even know who's in here.
every last one of you who were here. Miss Kira is still here. Monique Johnson is still here. I doubt if Miss K is still here, but she did make an appearance. Inga was here. EJ was here. Sisters in the Kitchen was here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we love all you guys for coming through the Bell Perspective. HEA, LSW was here. Y'all showed out today. I appreciate y'all, and like I said, I cut these up so we can have them portion sizes. Yeah, so we try to do our best. We hope you enjoy. We want you to have a very good night.
Yes.
Tonight, and we will see you all in the next video, which will hopefully be next Thursday, our regular time. So we appreciate you coming out, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.